I played the Sandland demo. If you don't know, this game is an upcoming action role-playing game published by Bandai Namco and developed by ILCA Inc. This is the same team behind the One Piece Odyssey game, and it's also releasing on the same day as the Stellar Blade game, another game I will be checking out, so be on the lookout for that on this channel. All of the footage you'll be seeing is from the demo that is actually available right now on all platforms. So if you see something you like, or if anything piques your interest, please feel free to go check it out. And that way you can decide if it's something you want to buy once the game releases, maybe get on sale, or just skip it completely. Now you have to forgive me, I'm not too familiar with this manga. I never really even heard about Sandland until the game's announcement, but it instantly piqued my interest when I saw it for the first time. In this game, you play as Beelzebub. He is the prince of demons who lives in harmony with humans. Unlike his demon counterparts, however, he doesn't attack them. Because of boredom, him and a wise demon named Thief join Ryo and Anna to find a mystical water source and help out the people of the wasteland. The wasteland I got to explore in the demo was pretty condensed and small. I do wish they opened up the area a bit more. There were just a few dunes that I wanted to peek over and explore and see what was behind them. I suppose that shows how strong the game's sense of exploration was though. Even though everything was covered in sand, the graphics and art style looked beautiful. I never got bored with the game, and I wanted to see what was possibly behind each rock that looked like it could be hiding something. This game felt like I was playing a mix of Dragon Ball and Mad Max, a combo that I would never have thought would have been fun. I was just dropped into the sandbox and let loose in the world to explore. And also, much like Mad Max, it seems like the world has a heavy emphasis on vehicles. All of the human factions I fought use vehicles, and to travel across the desert, the game does incentivize you to use them as well. The vehicles I got to operate in the demo were the tank, the battle armor, and the motorcycle. All the vehicles felt smooth and easy to use, and I can tell that with enough practice you'll be able to switch in between all vehicles when necessary, especially if one has taken too much damage and is about to explode. An example of this is when I was fighting a group of bandits in front of a tomb entrance. And I was using the motorcycle at first to clear the ones on foot, but then I was face to face with a tank. So I drove off into a little dip to give myself some distance from the tank and switched into a tank of my own. Once I was able to beat the enemy tank, I was then free to explore the tomb after, and to do so I had to use battle armor to cross over the collapsed bridge with its propulsion systems. Now I didn't find anything particularly interesting in the tomb, but maybe I didn't explore the whole tomb. It does seem like I was missing a particular vehicle that could help me traverse vertically in the environment. This wasn't the only time that I had ran into that issue. I saw a chest on top of a rock formation that I just could not get to because I didn't have access to a vehicle with verticality. But my point is that each vehicle seems like it will help you solve some environmental puzzles, and with only having access to 3 of them in the demo, I'm positive there's much more for me to explore in that tomb and also in the game world in general. Joining you on your journey are 2 companions, Thief and Ryo, both of which have their own skills that can be upgraded as well alongside yours. Your skill allows you to unleash a flurry of attacks and punches. Ryo's lets him operate his own tank, and Thief's lets him use a bomb box. Even the vehicles themselves have special skills that can be used. The battle armor can deliver a mega punch to enemies. The motorcycle can deploy a interceptor drone to block oncoming attacks to you, and the tank can shoot a large barrage of seemingly self-guided missiles at enemies. I am looking forward to seeing what the other vehicles can do in the game. So far, the vehicles we have announced for the game are the tank, the battle armor, the motorcycle, the dirt buggy, the jump bot, the raptor, the jet hover, and the uniride. I'm pretty sure each of these vehicles will control very similarly in the smooth fashion that I experienced with the 3 vehicles in the game, and I'm certain they will all have their own unique special power-ups and skills that you can upgrade. Your vehicle can take a lot of damage as well and explode if you aren't too careful. They do have repair kits for the vehicles that you can craft and pick up, but they also have power-ups for the vehicles you can use that if used would let me deal more damage to enemies with my attacks. I do imagine that you can use something similar when you're on foot, because you do have a menu in the UI for you to use while you're on foot as well. The only thing I'm a bit worried about with this game is just how empty the desert would be. The only thing I'm worried about this game is just how empty the desert might be. I do hope that they fill the map with enough enemy variety and quest and also some cities to interact in for the player. And I'm also hoping that in the full game you'll be able to customize the vehicles in some sort of cosmetic fashion, and also customize Beelzebub and his companions' clothing. I did pick up dye, so maybe that's something that you can use for vehicles and companions, but we will have to find out at launch. This game does seem to be very ambitious, and I hope that Bandai and the team can deliver. If you've enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.